Excellent. Okay, good evening, everyone. Namaste. Let's start seated. Find yourself a nice, comfortable position where you're sitting nicely through your sitting bones. You can use a cushion or the prop under your buttocks if you prefer, or you can sit against the wall. But even if you're using a prop or you're sitting against the wall, just get into the habit of use your core to stay lifted, okay? So start with bringing the belly button towards the spine and expand the chest slightly. Relax the shoulders, relax your hands, relax your face, close your eyes, and then imagine yourself in a bubble, nice and protected, so you can forget what's going on around you. Okay, and as you think about your physical alignment, think about your alignment to the present moment. So don't think about the past, so don't think about the future, just live in the moment. And to assist you with this, you can connect to the breathing, focus on the breath, and then we'll help you to just stay present in the moment. So we inhale. First of all, through the abdomen, we take few cleansing breaths. So we inhale, expanding the abdomen, we exhale, we release through the mouth or with a big sigh. Again, inhale, exhale. Nice, let go, inhale and exhale. Then stay connected to the breathing, expanding the abdomen as you inhale. Hold the breath at the end of the inhalation. See if you can then exhale slowly through the nose, unless your nose is blocked, and of course you can exhale through the mouth. And as you keep breathing, you try to make the inhales and exhales a little bit longer and deeper, maybe equal in length. Just we use the pranayama just to relax, to tune in with the practice. Start noticing also the sensations and the feelings, the emotions which come up as we're sitting in on the mat in silence, without worrying about anything else, just thinking about yourself. That's all that matters right now. Of course, as you stay in silence, you start noticing everything, no? It's from the physical, maybe discomfort, from your thoughts, from the feelings which come up. And that's good. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely normal. So we let things come up and we just notice them, we acknowledge them, and we try to, to come up even more. We don't try to bring them down and suppress them. Also try to think about the positive things, the things which are working very well in your body. So if you have pain in your back, you say, oh, I've got pain in my back, but maybe, you feel fine in other parts of the body. Okay, the majority of your body will be fine, just few bits which maybe are annoying you, or they are, a bit tense, but there are lots of other things which are working absolutely fine. So just concentrate on those as well. Thinking about how lucky I am. Excellent. Let's start then. We're moving the body. So we start with bringing the arms up as we inhale. Bring the hands in prayer. As we exhale, we bring them down. And again, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. exhale. Relax the hands on top of your knees. Inhale again. As you exhale, drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. And maybe use the right hand to apply gentle pressure. Increase the stretch slightly. Take another inhale, another exhale. Inhale again. And as you exhale, release the right hand on top of the right knee. Inhale in the center, exhale. Bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. And you can just stay here, or you can place the left hand on the right side of your head. If you can increase the stretch a little bit more, but you know what is important as well, to drop the right shoulder down, or even here, yeah. As you inhale, come back to the center and exhale, relax. Inhale, bring the chin up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest. And again, inhale, bring the chin up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Again, you can interlock the fingers. Apply gentle pressure on the back of your head. Feel the stretch on the back of your head, neck, top of your shoulders. Inhale, bring the chin up, separate the fingers. Bring the elbows back, separate the shoulder, bring the shoulder blades slightly together, and then look up if it's comfortable. Inhale, bring your arms up. Look up at the ceiling and then try to stretch from side to side, lengthen, stretch. Again, inhale, bring the hands in prayer, interlock your fingers. Thumb and index finger together. Bring the arms behind your ears. Look ahead. Good. Separate your hands as you inhale, and slowly as you exhale, bring the arms down. Again, inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands in prayer. Bring the hands down. Align the elbows with the wrist. Press the palm of the hands together firmly. Inhale. As you exhale, look right as you twist. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, look left. Inhale, come back to the center and exhale. Palm of the hands are relaxed. Facing up on top of your knees. You can close your eyes. Notice the sensations, what comes up. Feelings in your hands. Your body's warming up. Maybe you start feeling a little bit of discomfort in your lower back or your hips or your legs staying crossed for a long time. So what we can do, we can swap the crossing of the legs. Again, find alignment of the shoulders over the hips. Engage your core. As you inhale, bring the shoulders up towards your ears and maybe press the knees down with the heels of your hands. Exhale, release. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Another twist. We bring the arms up as we inhale. As we exhale, we twist to the right. Inhale again to lengthen. As we exhale, we look over the right shoulder. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Again, inhale, lengthen a little bit more. As you exhale, twist, look over your left shoulder. Relax both shoulders down. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer all the way down. Then we can stretch the arms forward. To go backwards a little. And look at me, can see me. And then with the fingers down into the mat, we are pushing towards the back of the mat. We relax the head down. We bring the chin to the chest. Start moving from side to side. Movement comes from the hips, but also the shoulders are nice and soft. The head is nice and soft. Bring the chin to the chest as you may come back to the seated and place the hands on top of the knees again. Do a little bit of Sufi grind, which is this one, yeah, moving from all around in circles. We start in the center as we inhale, as we exhale, we come forward with a nice long back, then we come to the right, come backwards, the left, and forward. We inhale as we come up, we carve the back when we are here, bringing the belly button towards the spine up when we do the cat. Exhale, the spine is nice and long as we come forward. Couple more here. Relax your head, close your eyes. Next time you come back to the center, you relax for a few moments, noticing the effect of this movement, of this exercise. We take an inhale, as we exhale, we bring the chest forward and then we come left. Exhale as you come forward, and then as you come backwards. Two more. Next time you come back to the center, just relax. Very good. Take an inhale, bring the right arm across and then bring it closer to you. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Release. Inhale, bring the left arm across, and as you exhale, bring the arm a little bit closer to you and to the right, relaxing both shoulders down. Release, bring the arms up, interlock the fingers, push the palm of the hands up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, bring the arms forward, keep pressing away with the palm of the hands, and then we carve the back. And we bring the belly button towards the spine as we drop the chin down towards the chest. Nice strong core to come all the way up as we inhale. And as we exhale, we bring the arms behind the back, we interlock the fingers, and we do the same, pressing the palm of the hands together. We stretch the arms, we try to bring everything a little bit higher, maybe we drop the chin down towards the chest. Then we can inhale here. As we exhale, we bring the arms to the right, we look left. Come back to the center as you inhale. And as you exhale, bring the arms to the left and look right. Release. Behind your back, with the left hand, you can get hold of the right wrist. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bring the right arm to the left. And again, you can look right, nice and tall with your spine. Release. Get hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Take an inhale. Bring the left arm more to the right and look left. Nice and tall. Beautiful. Release. Come now on your knees. And then we're going to stretch the feet, tucking the toes under, sitting back that way. Yeah. And as we do this, we're going to stretch the wrist. So we're going to place the hands in prayer, interlock the fingers, and start making circles. First in one direction, then the other direction. You get tired with your toes, of course, come out of the pose. Stretch one finger at a time. So we start with the right thumb, pressing it back for a few seconds. Index, middle finger, one by one. Swap hand. Okay, now Now we give it a shake. We come back on tabletop. We tap the soles of the feet. Sorry, the top of the feet to bring circulation back into your fingers. And then we can widen the knees, bring the big toes to touch, sit back and stretch forward for extended child pose. Breathing deeply there. Breathe nicely, being so close to the mat. Relax your forehead down. Push the weight towards the back of the mat. Relax the shoulders. Slowly come into tabletop. Cat and cows. The next scenario, we're going to drop the belly down. We're going to look ahead. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. As we exhale, we come into cat. We can moving breath to movement here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Come into a neutral tabletop. Move your feet at the back of the mat. Yeah, and then keep the hips over the knees, but stretch the arms and the hands as further forward as you can. And then take an inhale, look ahead, exhale. Relax your forehead down with a stretch on the shoulders. Breathe deeply here. And a little bit more forward with your arms and your hands, so you can come back into your tabletop. Take an inhale, lift the right arm up, look at the right hand. And as you exhale, place the top of the right hand on top of the left hip. Keep opening this right shoulder, look up, and then relax the left ear towards the left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, bring this right arm up. Exhale, we slide the right arm under the left. Relax the right temple into the mat. Breathe deeply. Stay connected to the breath at all times. With the next inhale, we slowly unwind. And we relax the right hand on the mat. Repeat the same on the left. So we take an inhale, we bring the left arm up. Then we look at the left hand. And as we exhale, the top of the left hand is placed on the right hip. We open the left shoulder and we look left. We look up first, and then we release the right ear towards the right shoulder. Very good. And then bring the left arm up. Exhale, slide the left arm under the right. Relax the left temple into the mat, keeping the hips high and still using the core to stay lifted. Inhale, unwind. Place the left hand on the mat. Okay, from here we can walk the hands a little bit more forward. We can relax the forearms into the mat. And we can again stretch the wrists if you want, shaking them, just turning the wrist in both directions. Coming to Sphinx, so we stretch both legs down, we widen the legs slightly, we come up into Sphinx with the shoulders aligned over the elbows. The arms are parallel. Yeah. Okay, right here. And we say relax down. Move the feet up. Place the hands next to the chest, elbows in. Let's see if we can come on the knees. So we come here. Cross the ankles, maybe. We come down. Little bit of arm works. Inhale, push up. Change the crossing of the legs. Come all the way down. Tuck the toes under and prepare yourself for downward facing dog. So you can come first maybe in plank, and then as you exhale, you come into downward facing dog. Adjust your feet, adjust your hands and your arms. Keep your knees bent if you need to. Try to align the spine. Use your core to stay lifted. Move the hips from both sides, to the right and the left. Push the weight towards the back of the mat. Then we can pedal the feet. Excellent. We can then find a static downward facing dog for 3 breaths. If you have this problem, of course, you can come down in dolphin here to have a break. Very good. We move the right leg up. 3-legged dog. We can open the right hip. And then we're going to place the right foot in between the hands. And come into warrior one. So we turn this left foot. I'm going to show you this one. So we turn the left foot. We come up, bring both arms up. Oops, losing the balance. I don't think you can see me very well, can you? This is better. Maybe it's better. Yeah. So we are here. Bring both arms up. Relax the shoulders down. Look up. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, we bring the arms behind the back. Interlock the fingers and we come into humble warrior. So humble warrior is when we bring the right shoulder on the inside of the right knee. And then we bring the arms higher and we look over the left foot, relaxing the head. Very nice. Breathing, strong pose. Always use the breath when it's, the pose is challenging. Come all the way up. Open your arms, come into warrior two. So you might want to turn this left foot slightly. Yeah. Look over your right hand. Breathe. Take an inhale. As you exhale, drop the right forearm on top of the right knee. Left hand can be on the left hip and you can look left here, or you can bring the left arm up and look at the left hand. Or you can even stretch your arms above the head. Okay. That's pace nice, yeah? So relax the left arm here on the hip again. Come a little bit higher, stretch the right leg, come in triangle pose. Maybe stretch the left arm up. Strong on your core to stay lifted, yeah? If you have a block, you can be maybe a little bit higher. Try not to do this. Keep yourself open. Look high left over the left hand, or look down anytime you want to break, looking over the right foot. Strengthening the core. We come here. And then we bend this right leg. We turn the foot slightly, yeah? See if we can go lower on this right knee, yeah? And if you can go all the way down and be here, maybe here. Very good. We can then turn to the right, come into pyramid pose, we stretch the front leg, we inhale, we lengthen, looking ahead, and we exhale, we forward fold. You can then bend the front leg. If you feel balanced, leave the left foot as it is, yeah, for crescent lunge. So you come all the way up this way. Otherwise, you turn the foot and you are in warrior one. This is a bit more challenging. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands down, and then inhale again. As you exhale, bring the left foot forward. Come into monkey. And exhale, forward. Bring the chin to the chest. Roll yourself up, big stretch. And exhale, Kami Tadasana. Now going to do it here, so you can see me from Tadasana. Nice and strong. Keep a few breaths as you try to find stillness. Notice your breath. Send the breathing where it's needed. The next inhale, we bring both arms up, and as we exhale, we hinge from the hips. We come into fold. Inhale, we come into monkey, and we exhale, we come into a fold. And we can either jump back into plank or move one leg at a time and come into plank. If you jump back, you move the feet a little bit more behind back, yeah, on the back of your hands. You bend the knees, you soften the elbows, and you jump into plank. And then you inhale. And as you exhale, you push back into downward facing dog. Another breath here. To the next inhale, we're going to balance on the right leg, bring the left leg up into three-legged dog. We are opening the left hip. Then we square the hips and we bring the left foot in between the hands, we control. We turn the right foot and we come into warrior one. So the left leg is back, is front, yeah, on the front. Relax the shoulders, look up. Push the weight into the outside of the right foot. Inhale. Start to bring in the arms behind the back, interlock your fingers. Then you want to bring the left shoulder on the inside of this left knee. Yeah? So maybe you're just here and you try to concentrate on lifting the arms, or you come as low as you can. I think I need to start wearing white during my classes, especially this one, the online, because you can't see me very well, I think, with the background. Okay. And from here, what did we do? I think we came in warrior two. I remember all the stages. See if I can. Breathe into warrior two, maybe turning this right foot slightly so you open your right hip. Come low onto the left knee. So we are coming here, yeah, that's option one. You can have a few breaths here. And then if you want, you can straighten the right arm up. And you can look at the right hand. And you can also stretch this right arm above your head. Maybe going deeper onto the left knee. Bring this right arm all across, stretch this left leg, and then come into triangle, yeah? Of course, you know all the variations. You can look up, you can look down at the left foot, try to keep this right side open and use your core to stay lifted. Breathe. Come all the way up. Turn this left foot slightly, stretch to the left. And then if you want, you can go all the way down. That means you need to turn the feet, the left foot, toes are facing forward, the right foot is like this or like that, yeah? And here there is your chance to balance as well. Bring the hands in prayer, maybe next to your chest or maybe above your head. And of course, if you want to, you know, have a support, you can just have one hand, yeah, half prayer. Relax the hands down. Turn to the left. So the right leg is the one straight, the left leg is the one bent. Stretch the front leg for pyramid pose. As you inhale, you look ahead. As you exhale, you stretch down into pyramid. Then we bend the front knee again. We can come into crescent lunge, leaving the feet in line. Or if it's too hard to balance, you can turn this right foot and come into warrior one again. Yeah. Otherwise, you see if you can balance, nice and controlled. Maybe we bring the arms up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Come here. So we can come back to the front of the mat. Bringing the right foot forward. Oops. Inhale, come into monkey. Exhale, forward. Bend the knees. Come all the way up. And exhale. Come into Tadasana. And down. Few breaths in Tadasana. Nice and strong through the soles of the feet. Nice and long through the crown of the head. So we can move into 3, balancing on the right leg first. Opening the left hip, moving this left foot higher, as high as you want. Try to avoid the knee. Find a focus spot. And then, of course, you can use the wall if you want to. Hands in prayer. Press the palm of the hands together. As you press the right leg into the left foot and the left foot into the right leg. As you press the palm of the hands together, you can bring the arms, oops, 3 in the wind above your head. And go back up. Strong core, yeah. You can play with the arms as much as you like, experiment. Very good. And then we can just hug the left knee to the chest. So still balancing, yeah? Hugging the left knee to the chest. Maybe get hold of the left ankle, bring the right arm up and push the left foot, left heel into the left buttock. And maybe come forward, trying to balancing, kicking the left foot into the hand, try to bring the torso parallel to the mat, nice and strong. Oops. And then you come out of the pose, trying to lose the balance. You shake your legs. I'm going to show you the other side this way, maybe. So we do train our balancing on the left. Yeah. See me better. Okay. So find the focus spot, front of you or on the floor. Start returning the right hip. Place the foot as high as you want. Avoid any area. Use a wall if you want. Press the right foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. Nice and tall. Play with your arms. Maybe half prayer. Sorry, not half prayer, reverse prayer behind your back. That's another option. Bring your hands higher behind your back so you can open the chest. It's really good. Engage your core. Oops, not very good at balancing. Never mind. We try again. Slowly come down. And balancing still on the left foot, we hug the right knee to the chest. We find length into the spine. And then we can stretch the quadricep. Try to bring the right heel closer to the right buttock. Left arm can come up. Don't lock the left knee. And see if you can come a little bit more forward as you kick the right foot into the hand. You bring a little bit away from your buttock. You try to align the front of the body to the mat. Don't lose your balance. Very nice this pose, isn't it? Again, if you don't feel balance, you can use a wall, yeah, to do it. And you can just stretch your right leg up. And then when you feel balance, you can just release the left arm. Very good. And then you shake your legs. Well done. What's the time? Okay, we started a little bit later as well. So we got time to unwind on the floor. Do some hip stretches, I think would be nice. So we can take an inhale, and as we exhale, we come all the way down into a fold. Bend the knees, we come all the way down into the tiptoes. And then we can have a wiggle to come into Garland pose, Malasana. Bring the hands in prayer. We try to open the knees with the elbows. Maybe you're on the tiptoes, absolutely fine. As we press the heels down towards the mat. And then we try to come to a seated, turn this way, without using the hands. So you can first of all try to shuffle your feet more aligned. Keep pushing, try to reach forward with your hands. And then with the use of the core, we try to sit, yeah, without the hands, lift the feet, come into boat. Nice and lifted through the chest. Very nice. Let's cross the legs. Very good. Well done. Let's see if we can do cradle the baby. So the left foot is in. We can get hold of the the right foot and the right knee. We can also do the full pose. We can placing the right foot on the crease of the left elbow and the right arm underneath. Hug the shin to the chest as you flex the toes, fine lengthen. Inhale as you exhale, bring everything closer to you. Nice and tall, then find some movement here. This one. So the right foot comes in. Do the same on the left. And of course, you can just simply do this here or here. Try to bring the shin higher and closer to you as you keep the back nice and long. Inhale and exhale. We find movement and you keep swinging. Movement comes from the hip. Excellent. Let's stretch the legs forward before we do other things for the hips. So both legs are straight. Flex the toes. Align the shoulders over the hips. Take an inhale, bring both arms up, and as you exhale, forward, forward. Breathe deeply. If I can make it light. You can also use the inhale to come a little bit higher. It's better. Sorry about that. I'm just new to the place, so I'm just trying to find a way where you can see me. Okay, when you want, you can come higher, all the way up, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Let's do another hip stretch, which is called fire log. Okay, so for fire log, preparation, I think it could be to leave the right leg straight and bring the left foot on top of the right thigh. Flex all 10 toes, and then the right hand goes on the sole of the left foot, and the left hand goes on the inside of the left knee. Okay, we take an inhale as we exhale, we start pushing the left knee down. Inhale, release, exhale, press it down. 2 times. Okay. Very nice. And then we do the same with the right. So we stretch the left leg. We place the right foot on top of the left thigh. Flex all 10 toes. Inhale. As you exhale, press the right knee down. Hold it if you want. Otherwise, you can inhale, release it, and exhale, press it down. Few times. Okay. And then for fire log, what basically we want to do, we start with the other leg. So we stretch the right leg because we just use it. It's good to stretch it. And then basically we want to place the left foot again near the knee, yeah, and try to make the left shin as aligned, so the knee aligned with the ankle, yeah, as much as possible. And then we want to bend this right leg and try to keep that aligned as well. So we want to keep as much as possible the left foot on top of the right knee, and the left knee on top of the right ankle. Yeah, that's why it's called fire log, because it's like your shin are stack, yeah, you lie like logs, yeah. So that's the aim. And then again, it's the same as before. It's just that the other leg is bent as well. We want to see if we can go a little bit deeper, keep pressing like we were doing before, yeah? Especially on the knee. So if you press on the foot, you might hurt your thigh. It's not very nice, especially if you are on a bone a bit. And then we can forward fold a little bit more, maybe here, yeah? And maybe the knee would make contact with the foot. Yeah, you feel the stretch on your lower back and the hips a lot. Yeah, so be careful. Can just go as slow as you want here. Maybe on the forearms, maybe the elbows. It's a big stretch, so be careful, yeah? We can come up. We should feel it. And then we can swap. So we start with stretching the left leg, and then we place the right foot on top of the left leg, like what we did before, yeah, when we were here. But then you can, of course, repeat this one, or you can bend the left leg, and then readjust your feet, yeah, so that you have, at the best of your abilities, of course, the right knee aligned with the left foot, and the right foot or ankle aligned with the left knee. So stack on top of each other. And then we can just work pressing the right knee down so we can open the right hip a little bit more. Using the breathing. You can hold a little bit more, release. Inhale is when you release, and exhale is when you press down. And then you can hold it maybe a little bit longer. You can maybe go a little bit deeper. Big stretch for your hip. Can you come forward again? Breathe deeply into your hips. And then when you're ready, roll up. Oh, I can feel it. Come into butterfly. Stretching butterflies with the hips, the knees up and down. Excellent. Let's put the feet flat into the floor. Need to be wider than the hips with the hands behind. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to try to drop the knees into the center, and then we're going to drop the knees to the right and look left. Inhale back to the center. Drop the knees together. Inhale again. As you exhale, drop the knees to your left. Look right as you open the right shoulder. Come back to the center. Stretch your legs. Come into a fold again. So we inhale, we bring both arms up. As we exhale, we hinge from the hips. We come all the way down. Slowly unwind, slowly and gently. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears. We're coming on our back, so if you want to wear socks or the jumper or the blanket, you can. We're going to do a few, a twist and a happy baby as we are on the back. So we start with hugging the knee. So take your time. If you are wearing something, putting on something. So if you're on your back, just hug your knees. Let's do happy baby first. Make sure the neck is nice and long. Make sure the length of your back is nice and flat. Bring the heels up towards the ceiling. As you press everything down, you move from side to side. You can stretch both legs, and widen the legs. The hands, we can help the legs to come closer together, and then we can hug the knees again. So we're going to do a twist, which is a bit mixed to a core walk, really. So we cactus the arms, we align the knees over the hips, and we align the ankles with the knees. We align our back, our neck. We look up to the ceiling, we inhale as we exhale, we drop the knees to the right. Drop them down, we look left. So now we bring the knees back to the center, and as we exhale, we drop the knees to the left, and we look right. Slowly onward, hug your knees again to the chest, and then relax the feet flat into the mat. So you can go different option for the relaxation. If you have lower back problem, always advise to have the feet flat into the mat with the knees falling into each other and the feet a little bit way larger than the mat. But for me, sorry, you can just concentrate on the breathing. Otherwise, you can take Shavasana where your legs are straight in front, but a little bit farther apart. So you can relax your feet. Palm of the hands are facing up. And again, after you find your final little adjustments, you can just relax very deeply. Or alternatively, you can have the legs up the wall. Or if you have a sofa close by, like this, I did it last week as well. You can just bring yourself very close to the sofa and just relax. The calves on top of the sofa. If you have a wall, you can just have the legs against the wall wider, or the feet on the wall, lots of options. And then you can just try to relax and let go from your physical effort. Just concentrate on the breathing. Notice your abdomen expand as you inhale and deflate as you exhale. So still breathing through the diaphragm, nice and slow. Take few inhales, a few exhale, deep inhales and deep exhales. With each exhale, you become more and more relaxed, more connected to the breathing. Do you want to do like a quick scan of the body from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head? Just making sure you can relax more and more. Trust the ground underneath you. Trust the universe shining on you. Think about the part of your body you want to relax. And then as you exhale, relax that part even more. Don't forget the front of the body and don't forget the back of your body. Don't forget your head, your face. Very slowly we try to bring the attention to the present moment. At the same time, we try to connect to the breath again, try to see if we can breathe deeper and deeper. Try to wake up the body, make your mind a little bit more alert. You can bring the knees to your chest so you can have a full body stretch, whatever it's more, feels more natural, it comes more spontaneous to do. Slowly trying to bring the attention, as I said, to the present moment, keeping the eyes closed and just noticing how you feel, how the practice made you feel, how the relaxation made you feel, how stay connected to yourself for 1 hour made you feel. And then just spend a few moments on one of your sides before you come to a comfortable seated position of your choice. Keeping the eyes closed, find the alignment at the spine. Take a few inhales, maybe we bring the arms up as you inhale and exhale, we bring the arms down. And the hands in prayer. Very much. Namaste. I hope you can bring a little bit of this relaxation and the lovely feelings maybe that you have experienced into your evening, into your day, and of course spread the love to all the other people. Thank you very much again. See you very soon.